Hey everyone, Coach Ward here. I want to talk a little bit about the girls basketball season for 2021. Without a doubt, could not be more proud of these young ladies and what they were able to accomplish this year, given all the obstacles that were in their way. Um, this was, without a doubt, probably one of the more competitive seasons that this program has seen in about 5 years. We had 7 losses actually this year that, if you put them all together, came out to an average of less than 4 points that we lost those games. And these girls know how close we are, and they're putting in the work to get it right and to right this ship. And I loved going to work with them every day. They're a fantastic group, and I want to definitely give a shout out and thank you to our two seniors, Sarah Kate Davenport and Eliana Horowitz, who have seen this program through a lot of ups and downs. And I can only hope that we're definitely sending them out on an up and in a way that they're proud of, knowing the direction we're heading. And they both are huge parts of what we're trying to do here with Randolph girls basketball. Our first award for the 2021 season is our MVP award. This goes to a fantastic young lady who led our team in points per game, steals, deflections, and also had one of our lowest turnover percentages since we actually moved her off the ball 2 years ago, and she's continuing to shine in that role. And we're very happy for it. Um, Equally important, though, is towards the end of the year, due to COVID and quarantine, our primary ball handler was not there for the last 4 games. 3 of the last 4 games for the regular season. And this young lady did nothing but step up and really kind of carry the weight of two. And it was very impressive to watch. She never batted an eye. She never wavered. And it's everything you want in a player. And we're very excited that we're going to get to see that and what she brings to the table for the next 2 years. Our MVP for the 2021 season and all area representative, Madison Diorio. Our next award for the 2021 season is actually going to be our Coaches Award. 2 years ago, I was very straightforward with this young lady and told her that she was going to have the basketball a lot. And it actually is what allowed our MVP award winner to have the success that she has had, not just as a freshman, but also as a sophomore. Because at the end of the day, you need someone that's going to get the ball to you when you're open. And this young lady does that night in, night out, pressure in her face all game long, rarely comes out of the game. And she does it with her head high. As the year progressed, she became even more of a leader for us. She became more vocal, which we love to hear. And her teammates love to hear it even more. She was supportive, she encouraged, but she also pushed. And she wasn't afraid to hold her teammates accountable. And she had very high expectations for herself and her teammates. And we are very, very excited that she's going to be with us for the next 2 seasons. Our Coaches Award this year goes to Joanna Vega. Our final award of the 2021 season is going to be our Pillar Award. And I cannot think of a more deserving individual than this young lady. To me, she is a leader in every sense of the word. She's competitive, she's fiery, she can be sarcastic. Um, and at the end of the day, in all my time coaching, rarely have I seen an athlete truly give probably more than what she would even give herself credit for being capable of. She came to work. She battled night in and night out, even though she was, for lack of a better word, undersized. And she was a leader for our program. And there's no doubt we're going to miss her. We're going to miss her presence. And I look forward to everything she's going to accomplish as she moves forward and leaves Randolph. And hopefully she knows that our program is better because she's been a part of it. And we're definitely going to miss her and look forward to seeing her in the stands and as a visitor when we get through all this COVID and we can have fans in the stands. Our Pillar Award for this season goes to Eliana Horowitz.
I think to summarize our year this year was to put in a category of one big step forward. In year two, and being able to advance to the Sweet 16 and 4A, first time in I think 10 years we advanced this far. Only one of 4 teams in the history of Randolph basketball to advance this far in postseason, and the first team to do it in 4A, advance to the Sweet 16, was a big step forward for our team. Our guys really bought in, and from day one this summer. and their energy and positive nature was really good, and we could tell that from the first day in the gym this summer. Really proud with how they did and how they performed to go from 0 area wins to 4, win a sub-region game on the road at New Hope, which was on the road. It's kind of what we did, but really proud of our guys and just the way they perseverance and had a taste of some postseason. So obviously moving forward, hopefully we can take another step. But I was really pleased with just advancing to the Sweet 16 for the first time in 10 years. So good job, our guys. That was exciting. Looking forward to next year. We have 3 awards. Our first award is what I call the Core Value Award, which is our core values are it is important, team, yourself, and individual responsibility. Sam Hunter is the winner of this award. Had a tough injury in the fall and obviously was not able to play football or basketball. But just his energy, his positive nature, and him thinking about the team. I know he wanted to play and participate, but he was putting the team first, being at practice, having his spirit on the bench. Sam was just handled that adversity, which is very unfair and tough in sports. But Sam did a great job of just embracing and showing our core values as a basketball program from day one and every day, even though through rehab and this disappointment not playing, he demonstrated just a positive, unselfish team attitude. And so our Core Values Award goes to Sam Hunter. Our next award is the Offensive Award, which goes to Curtis Cooper. Curtis had an outstanding year for us. Great improvement from a junior year to one of the best players in the area. One of the best players, not just in our area, but also one of the best players in this region in Huntsville. He led us in scoring. He almost averaged 20 points a game. He led us in rebounding. He almost was right at 10. So, and he did that pretty much every single night. Had a little injury, so it set him back for a couple of games. But his ability to score around the goal was as good as anybody that we played against. And so he really set people up as well. Once he started scoring and getting to the goal, he was able to make the right decision to kick the ball out. So he had a heck of a year for us. I think he should be All-State. But to be able to do what he did on the offense end was great. Led us in scoring and rebounding. So our offensive award goes to Curtis Cooper. Our next award is the Defensive Award. This award goes to the player that we feel is the best defender, not just on the ball, but off the ball. This year's winner goes to Grayson Davenport. As we progress through the season, Grayson always had the task of guarding the other player's best player, whether that was basically a point guard at times, but definitely a 2-guard or a 3-guard or even a 4-man. Grayson Davenport, that was his assignment. So great defender. He has some length, he's quickness, and he really took that role on. And he wanted to be a good defender, which is the first thing about being a good defender. You got to want to be a good defender because it's a very unselfish thing. Not only was he good on the ball, but he's also great off the ball and deflections and steals. And so I had great confidence, as did our team. And when we faced a really good player, we could put Grayson on him and felt confident about it. So our defensive award goes to Grayson Davenport.
Hey, Coach Cagle here. This year with the pandemic going on, nobody was sure what to expect with the less number of practices allowed and having to wear a mask at all times, even up on the bowling approach. Both the boys and girls teams were in a new classification and region this year. They both were very competitive in every match. The boys team won their first match in 4 years. They continued to win matches and made it to the regionals for the first time. The girls team won several matches this year as well, but came up 34 pins short of making the regional tournament. We're looking forward to the future for all of returning bowlers, and thank you, seniors, for your leadership. This year, the Most Valuable Players Award goes to first-year bowler Bailey Mullins. Bailey was always improving her game, every time she was practicing with the team or with other teammates away from practice. Several times this year, she set personal best during the season. Congratulations, Bailey. The Coaches Award goes to first-year bowler Ayushi Patel. Ayushi was always asking questions during matches and practices, so she knew exactly what to do with certain spare shots. She was even credited with the first strike of the season. Congratulations, Ayushi. The Most Valuable Player award goes to Cohen Mullins. Being his first year to bowl, Cohen was always wanting to practice to improve his game. He set personal bests several times during the season. Rumor has it, he even beat his coach one game. Congratulations, Cohen. This year's Coach's Award goes to Nathan Terry. Nathan was always encouraging others when he may not have been bowling as well. As the season progressed, Nathan continued to prove his game. Going into regionals, he made his changes to his release, and this made him increase his scores. At regionals, Nathan had the highest score in the first round with a 217. Congratulations, Nathan.
The Randolph Indoor Track and Field girls team had a remarkable year, having to go into a season that was really unknown of how things would operate, if the things would operate, was a huge challenge to the girls. Their leadership with Sophia White and Emma Hudson was unparalleled. We had an amazing cast of athletes that really stepped up to the plate. The girls had high aspirations, and unfortunately, at the end they came up a little bit short. But we were so proud of all their effort, whether it be during the season and then, of course, at the state championships, which, by the way, they sandwiched a 2-day meet into a 6-hour meet. And but we were very proud of everything they were able to accomplish. Finishing a strong 3rd place overall was huge for them. So congrats to the Lady Randolph Indoor Track and Field team. The Randolph Girls Indoor Track and Field Awards are the Pillar Award, the Coaches Award, the Most Improved Award, and the Most Valuable Player Award. The Pillar Award goes to an upperclassman who definitely, was the person that the coaches all could rely on, always did everything we asked of them. This athlete was, as far as I'm aware of, the first athlete to ever compete in the state championship pentathlon. And like I said, it's just something that is always trying to improve what she's wanting to do in terms of the track and field events. So that award goes to junior Miss Kylie Meyer. The Coaches Award goes to an athlete that the coaches definitely voted on, as an athlete who's always doing more for the team, not just for herself, but for the team. She's constantly always encouraging, constantly always coaching people over there in the shot put. She definitely is the school record holder in the shot put now for indoor track. We're so very proud of you, but the Coaches Award goes to senior Anahita Malaknia. The next award, the Most Improved, goes to an upperclassman who basically, is most improved over the season. Like I said, goes to an upperclassman. We had a lot of people improve a lot during the season. This athlete didn't compete last year because she was hurt. She couldn't compete at all. But this particular athlete was one of our assistant coaches during the season as well, last year and this year. And definitely laid it all on the line this year. So the Most Improved Award goes to senior Emma Hudson. Finally, our Most Valuable Player award goes to the athlete who scored the most points for the team at the state championship. And this particular senior is now the girls' 800-meter school record holder, and will probably do even bigger things in outdoor. But our Most Valuable Player goes to senior Sophia White. Congrats, girls. Very proud of you all. The Randolph Boys Indoor Track and Field team had a huge challenge ahead of them. They graduated quite a few point scores last year, but they wanted to accomplish a lot of the things that team had done as well. Led by seniors and captains Drew Stanley, Kelly Hay, and the other captain, Nick Strong. Also, big point getter was Zach DeCash. you know, the possibilities were definitely there. Definitely being able to do something at state. They finished seventh, which honestly is very, very good with not having really much production in the field events. So most of it was all on the track. I'm very proud of everything they accomplished, and we're definitely looking forward to next year. Our boys Randolph Indoor Track and Field Awards are the Pillar Award, the Coaches Award, the Most Improved Player, and the Most Valuable Player awards. The Pillar Award definitely goes to that athlete who is an athlete who is the school record holder #1 in the pole vault, but also was one that we could rely on when it came to the 4x4. Definitely an athlete that we were always anticipating is gonna go to new heights, and he has. Our Pillar Award is going to go to senior Kelly Hay. The Coaches Award, it goes to an athlete whose very soft, calming voice sometimes is, but is so much a leader for our program. We're so proud of this senior. The coaches definitely voted for him for sure. Went to Mr. Senior Drew Stanley. Congrats, Drew. Most improved, once again, goes to an upperclassman, and like I said, there was tons of most improved awards that could be handed out tonight. But definitely, this particular one voted by the coaches. Most improved player goes to a junior that definitely stepped up for sure in the 800, and we're very proud of him. Goes to junior David Coomer. Finally, our most valuable player, the athlete that scored the most amount of points at the state championships, definitely now has a school record in the boys 800. Goes to a sophomore, Mr. Zach Takash. Great job, boys. Very proud of you.
Hey, this is Scott Williams. I'm the wrestling coach here at Randolph, and I just wanted to wrap up a great 2020-2021 season. Despite all the COVID inconveniences and restrictions that were put on us and everybody else due to the virus. Quick shout out to all the guys that participated. Great job. Temple Flowers, Truman Bynum, Ralph Hornsby, Liam Tommelty, Colin Dilworth, J.P. Christopher, Noland Miller, William Ziegler, and last but certainly not least, Race Wright. The guys put in a lot of hard work, hours and hours of hard work, despite the fact that our opportunities to have fun and compete were very limited. Nonetheless, they showed up to practice every day, worked hard, got better, tremendous improvement, and I am extremely excited about. So we only have one wrestling award this year, and that is our most valuable player. Of all of our wrestlers, we had one guy that qualified for the state tournament. That was our 197-pounder, Race Wright. He's a junior, and at the time that I'm recording this video, we are preparing hard every day to get him ready for the competition in Montgomery this coming Friday and Saturday. So y'all be wishing Race good luck. I know he's working hard. Good job, Race.